Only this like for fucking elephants one, you know? Like elephant toe
Stop it.
On a fucking ring, there's like a cock ring bro. I tell you that bitch
What, that bitch? Oh!
You have to unfortunately negotiate your boss over and over again. 5 years later, that fella is some $9,000 graphic designer already. This is very hard. If you find yourself in a room where you feel like you don't qualify to be there,
It's okay.
no, you qualify to be there. You're the same idiot as everybody. Nobody is there.
Welcome to another episode of First Pot of Gold. I'm Germaine. This is a podcast where people share their ups and downs in their journey to building their first pot of gold. Today we have with us the man behind Vulcan Post, Millennials of Singapore, Real Talk, a show about love and sex. And also the Daily Catch Up. He is the CEO and co-founder of Gravity Media. Let's welcome Johnathan Chua! Hello! Thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you. Also, I'm a co-founder of Gravity Media. Also, I did not found Vulcan Post.
Okay.
My partner Jackie did. Yeah, so credits to that.
Yes. So today, right, can I ask you like any question?
Yes.
Like raw, real.
Unless, yes.
Yes? So yes lah.
Yes lah.
Okay,
I would
okay.
think so.
Okay.
Say really. Unless you want to find new stuff, I think that's the tough part.
Let's start off with the question, the elephant in the room, because this podcast is called First Pot of Gold. When you think of this word, First Pot of Gold, what immediately comes into your mind? First Pot of Gold. Boom.
People, I think. To me, it's the people. I think I like to think of my life with people as chapter markers.
Okay.
So like this season. And I think money come and go. Especially when I first started saving, right? Money-wise, I remember my first pot of gold that I remember was 3K.
Okay, so if there was an amount, the first pot of gold is 3,000 to you.
$3,000 was how I started saving. No, you must understand that after working for like 2 years, 3 years, I still couldn't save any money because I spent all my money when like my first job onwards, right?
Okay.
And so I couldn't, the moment I had 2005, right, I feel damn rich.
Oh my god.
Because like there's excess income for me. This money that I currently don't need. Which means I start planning small trips to Krabi, or I start bringing my girlfriend on expensive dates. Yeah, and so I couldn't save any money until for some reason I forgot what was it. But I received a check for $3,000 that was not my salary.
Oh, it's a
Right.
bonus like that.
It's like, I think it was a social media post, but like
Okay.
a collection.
Okay.
Like a few, because I don't charge that much, right? So like a bunch came together, then it's $3,000. I started protecting that $3,000.
Oh, so you didn't spend it?
No, I started building my portfolio.
So what do you do with this 3,000?
No, I just kept it in the bank lah. Emergency fund lah at that time.
Emergency fund for 3,000. Okay.
Yeah. It has zero leh.
Okay, so that was your very, very first milestone, $3,000.
Money, that's my money pot of gold, my first money pot of
But
gold.
you actually mentioned a lot about people. It seems like, you know, your whole career and like, you know, your stepping stones or like, you know, your check-ins and milestones, people formed a very, very huge part of your life.
Yes.
So share with us a little bit about what makes that so important to you.
I always think that I came from a very good family in that sense. I always think I got like the genetic jackpot, right, if you will. Like born to a family that we had experienced a lot of highs, and I mean the highs is relative to back then, it was not bad lah, huh? And then the lows also quite low to the point where the bankruptcy agents come and stick stickers in.
So
on
to
your
give the
belongings,
audience
that
some
kind.
context, your parents were business owners.
Yes, so I come from a family of entrepreneurs. They had their very good seasons, then they had very, very low seasons.
And low until bankrupt stickers.
Yes, I mean, I try not to share that story because I feel like it's not mine to tell. But from my point of view back then, there was one day the agents just came in and stick stickers on the belongings, and I was like maybe 6 years old, 7 years old, and I was just wondering, what's all this sticker? Because got the government coat of arms one, I got the lion head one,
Oh
you know?
my gosh, okay.
Yeah, and then become like property of something one.
Oh my.
Yeah, so I was like, what is this? And they stick on TV, stick on a dining table.
As a child, were you like very scared?
To be very honest, no. Not because I don't understand what's going on, but because, once again, my first pot of gold was my family. The lesson that I learned from them was that, like, if you have people you love that love you, you can lose it all and do it again. Lose it all.
The
do it
money
again.
doesn't matter.
I won't say it doesn't matter. That's like super privilege, right?
Right.
But it's more, we are okay to lose it all. If we lose it all, we still have each other, right? We
Wow.
are still here.
Wow.
You know?
You are very grounded with like strong sense of values since young. How
Yeah, my parents damn solid. My sister's damn solid.
Okay, how did your parents bring you up? Because I'm a mom, and
Yes.
honestly, if I can instill this in my children, right, I think I win lah. I
You
think,
have to ask my mother how to do it. I also don't know, to be honest.
okay, you tell me, since young, right, how did she actually like talk to you about money? Or like, you know, did she always bring you out? How was it like for
Okay.
you as a child?
My family is terrible with money. That's why I had to learn it after my
Okay.
$3,000, right? I have to figure it out myself. And even that is because my clients were CPF and DBS. I literally had to create financial literacy content to teach thousands of Singaporeans. Only then I'm like, what I'm creating kind of makes sense.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
Yeah, but before that, okay, I tell you the attributes, right? My dad is a very generous man.
To
If-
friends,
to anybody.
to people.
Yes,
okay.
he's the kind of guy that if you stuck behind his car, right, and your cash card no money, right, he'll just give you his spare cash card, and then he'll just say, take.
Do you think that in some way you are like your dad when it comes to, you know, your friends? Or the
I-
people that you love?
My wife thinks I am,
Okay.
but I think I'm quite measured already.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's one of the things that Pat always tell me about, like, why do you have to do that? You know. So that's my dad. I love that about him. He's extremely generous, a very very
Extremely
loving man,
generous.
gullible, but yeah, you know, extremely generous man. And my dad was very hard on me.
Oh.
Yeah, so he's a superstitious guy. When I was very young, right? When I was born, I think they went to a fortune teller. Then the fortune teller said this: that your son will either be a very high-ranking triad member or a
Triad?
successful businessman.
Oh man.
Yeah. And so my father, right, he's like, and then after that we convert to Catholicism already, right? So
Yeah.
it's like, you cannot believe this fortune teller do already,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But so my father was extremely hard on me, and I'm an asshole lah. Like I was an asshole kid growing up. Like a lot of pent up frustration
Okay.
due to family dynamics also. Like I always wanted to prove myself to him. Yeah. But once again, he's a very generous, masculine man.
Okay.
Yeah. And so my mom's role was very nurturing. She would, because I got two stellar sisters, right? They are great, solid one, and they are like those. If your daughters are like that, right, y'all will feel like there's just nothing more I want in life. One.
Okay.
I look at them, right, and they get special treatment, and I tell myself, of course they get special treatment, Then how can it be fair? They are brilliant, you know. And so
Is there a lot of pressure because your two sisters are like, you know, so stellar, and then
Yes.
you know you are constantly needing to prove?
it was two extremes. There was no pressure because they are so far off me already.
Oh my
And then there's
gosh.
also a lot of pressure because I'm constantly behind everybody. Yeah, so I keep swinging through this mood. So my childhood I spent a lot of time like fighting and stuff like that. But then then my sisters, very humble. They did well in school. They're popular with their friends. Like you go to their school, right? You see the board,
Yeah, it's all their
there one, like their
wow.
hall, it's got their name, that kind one,
Yeah.
you know, like house captain, that kind. Then mine is, you know,
But there was always a lot of
go
love.
police station. Yeah.
Wait. You go police station, right? So it's quite true,
One-
like.
One time.
Okay.
One serious time.
Wait, so your father's fortune teller almost predicted it right lah? Because
it's true.
you can almost be a triad leader.
To be honest, I'm a bit spooked out by it also because I had a lot of being friends. And I think the only reason I survived secondary school is because my friends all gangster, that's why I no need to join gang. Because my secondary school was super rough. Every day got fights one. And
Wow.
and everybody's in a gang, but I didn't need to gang up because my friends already in the gang. Then it's like, then I join and do this membership for what? Then they complain every month birthday, just need to put $20, buy that guy a present, and then they don't even know who that guy is because the gang got so big already. And then I'm like, oh,
Not worthwhile for you.
no, I had no money. My family was not doing too well at that point in time.
Okay, so amazing. I think you came from a very comfortable family, a lot of love.
A lot of love.
But then there were, of course, issues that you had to go through and battle on as well. And,
Yeah.
you know, if I fast forward today, let's take a look at today. Okay, you run a lot of successful shows. I would say very successful lah,
Thank you.
because every month you have thousands and thousands of eyeballs watching your shows.
Millions.
Oh,
Thank you.
sorry. Millions.
Millions
Millions
collectively,
of eyeballs watching your shows, and at the same time, right, you also mentioned before in other podcasts or in other videos, right, that you know you bring in deals. You are the sales guy
Yes.
that can bring in deals.
Yes.
So do you actually think like, you know, it has changed your perspective of money? Because
Yes.
you handle like hundreds of thousands, I would say, or maybe millions. So,
Yeah, am I supposed to give you an indication?
I was like waiting for a reaction lah.
Yes
Okay.
to both.
Okay, yes. So how has that changed your view about money?
I think being good with sales from a young age made me feel like money can easy come, easy go. So I'm never too worried. Like, whenever we feel like, after COVID, there were a couple years that, there was 1 year that Gravity lost money. That was our first year ever losing money since 2017. And my co-founder was understandably worried because he's not part of the sales funnel. He's my CFO now, and he's also the managing editor of Falcon Post.
Okay.
And for me, I just said, no, we'll just make it back. I was just like never too worried.
Yeah.
Because
you had that sense that it's okay, you can make it
we
back.
can make it back. Yeah. Like I think the confidence in, like, there's very few things in life I'm truly confident about.
Okay.
But I think I'm good at sales.
Okay, good. So you own that part.
Yes.
And then how about your view about money? Because you earn it so easily. Do you spend it very easily as well?
I do. But I think God knows that. So he gave me this innate talent, right?
God knows that.
God knows
Okay,
that.
okay.
He had to build in some fail-safe, in which I just don't want to buy anything.
What do you mean?
So if you ask my wife, I spent a lot of money on like her
Okay.
or like
Lucky.
experiences. Like for example, after let's say we go for lunch.
Yeah.
I'll just grab that lunch, right? So last time when
Oh my god, it's so nice. It's offering lunch.
if I'm not doing too well, right? Last time my pet will ask me, "Oh, where do you eat lunch?" Then you pay, Then like, yeah, I pay. Then she's like, "Why you pay?" Because she will look out for my pocket, right? But I don't have things I collect. I don't have I need to travel. I need to see this. I need to see that. There's nothing to buy. Like this is it's Uniqlo. I mean, this is not Uniqlo, but.
But I get what you mean.
Yeah.
You wear the basics, you don't have a watch, you don't collect Bear Bricks.
I got G-Shock.
You got G-Shock.
I got G-Shock.
That's your most expensive watch.
Probably.
Really?
I got 4 G-Shocks. I don't want it to be known that I don't have watch. I got 4 G-Shock plus the one that SAF give you when you MR.
So 5 watches. Okay. Now
Yo, it's the best watch, I tell you. Press got light. Yours got light. Mine can go underwater. Mine got stopwatch. Mine got timer.
mine can glow in the dark.
You see, at least there's something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like the more expensive it is, the less utility it has. Then why are we paying more for it?
Cause like it holds its value. But anyway, coming back to you. So okay, you don't spend all these collectibles, but then your lifestyle, I would say let me guess. You go to a restaurant, you date your wife, you don't look on the right side of the menu, which is the price. Not at all. It's just what you want to eat. Correct?
Ish. But I do look for value.
Okay, so you're
Yeah.
still a value person.
Yes.
Okay.
I do look for value.
And do you find it hard to save money these days because you still also make a lot and easy come, easy go?
No, because I got nothing to buy, so it's okay. So I have no problem saving and investing.
Okay.
But when it's a spending season, like I'm on a trip with my wife, then I can suddenly blow a chunk of it, that kind,
So what do you do and what habits and practice do you have?
It's so standard. It's really 2 things, right?
Okay, tell me.
The first one is I automate putting money aside. So by the first 10 and 15.
Actually, it's not very standard, bro.
Is it?
It's really not very
Okay.
standard. So tell our audience over here what you do. So on the first 10 and 15,
Yeah.
that's like 3 times
Because I figured out these are the times where usually the market is either at equilibrium or it dips.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So I invest in 3 tranches every month.
Every month you invest into the stock market.
Yes. So different. Some is robo-advisor, some is a ETF, some is direct shares.
Okay,
some is crypto
so
lah.
3 times in a month.
Yes, and it's
That's
automated.
freaking discipline and not normal, by the way.
But it's not discipline because I just set it up one time only.
Then that's still discipline lah. Did you do it?
Yeah, one time lah. Yeah. Lor.
Yeah, but it's a I must tell you that.
Yeah.
You
No,
are-
you don't have to. It starts with once, right? So on the
Yeah.
2nd of every month, you automate everything.
Yes.
Yeah. So when you make a bit more money, you can either add it to the one, or you go and look at the monthly average. Where does it dip? Yeah.
So for you, it is you do it by design. It's actually a one-time effort, and then it consistently it does it for itself. Okay, so
Correct.
3 times in a month you invest. What else do you do to build up your more of your money?
Earning power, lor. That's the second thing. It's really the most important.
Okay,
one.
which you have confidence lah because it's your skill set.
I would think so. Yeah. I think especially for people in your 20s and 30s, you cannot invest. It's very hard to invest your wealth in your 20s lah. You have to invest on your earning power. Yeah. You have to unfortunately negotiate your boss over and over again, job hop to get there if you need to.
Why would you say that? You are a business owner yourself,
I know it's difficult. It's painful, but then the truth is that then median income in Singapore is 4,400 if I'm not wrong,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
More than 70% of my company makes above median income already, does it mean I can stop increasing their salary?
No.
Yeah, lor, it cannot be.
Yeah.
Then at some point, it means that 100% of my company makes above median income. But we're in the media and advertising industry. That's traditionally not a high-paying industry. Yeah, so at
after
some point, it eats into your margin. And so the truth is that some employees will have to cycle unless I can keep building a bigger and bigger company.
Or unless they are revenue generating, and then maybe you can, have them share a bit of the profits if, let's say...
We could.
Yeah, so that's something that you guys maybe
But we do that in the form of a bonus because, so Gravity Media is also a creative agency.
Yeah.
The bigger my media brands are, the more business goes into my creative agency because the creative agency is now a branded creative agency, right? And the bigger my creative agency are that smash bigger and bigger contracts, right? We funnel more and more deals back into our own media arm.
Okay.
So we are upstream and downstream is how Gravity Media works, right? Yeah, so because of that, everything is very symbiotic. It's not as clear-cut as for me to say, I'm going to give my sales people, BD people commission.
Because it's an everybody team effort.
Correct. Because if the daily catch-up sucks, the sales team cannot sell anything. If they do them well, if they do them well and the sales team sucks, they will still sell everything. Yeah, so then how do I reward everybody fairly? We have to do that via a company-wide initiative.
That's the headaches of a entrepreneur. So back to the question on sales, you're so confident at it. So for somebody who is starting out and wanting to grow their income even further and to be in a sales role, what would you say are one of the more important attributes to being good in sales?
For me, it's always been about finding out what's in it for the other guy.
Okay.
If there's nothing in it for the other person, then you probably can't strike a deal.
So you understand from the other party what they want.
Correct. So you remember months ago when you reached out to me and we didn't know each other yet. We follow each other and stuff like that, and that's it, right?
Yeah.
But I also text you, so what's your agenda? Is there anything you want to talk
But
about?
I really don't have agenda.
Yeah, I know.
I really... Okay, for me, I'm a person that, I like to connect with the person first.
Right.
See whether we vibe.
Yes,
cannot be first time I ask you out, then, I ask this, I ask that. I don't find that is value creation lah.
So for me, right, I'm the kind of person that I prefer that.
Really? Then not very, shallow, man? Sorry.
No, I know, I prefer that because I think especially when we interact with people of a certain caliber already, right? It's an exchange. Everything we do is a transaction. Whether it's just the cloud of sitting beside you today.
But it's quite contradicting, no? Because you talked a little bit about, how people and your relationships are really very important. And then secondly, it's
everything is transactional.
Everything is transactional.
So to me, it's not lost on me what is the value that I bring into the relationship. Meaning in my family, my family may not work the way it works if everybody don't bring value into the family. Whatever it is, whether it's comic relief, is your value. Yeah. So even with the people I work with, my very talented colleagues, it's not lost on me that even though today you're like, John, I buy into your value, I love this company, I want to work here forever, that you won't resign end of the year. I need to work hard to keep you next year, what?
Okay, so for you, you're constantly thinking about how to add value to the other person.
Provide value is first lah. Then after you've starting to provide value is how do you add value.
Okay.
Because I think being able to provide value is a skill on its own. Many people want to sit at the table not knowing what they're gonna bring to it. I think that's the challenge I'm feeling with many people these days.
I get it. So actually, do you see that in today's environment as you hire new team members? And earlier you mentioned, I asked for salary raise lah and things like that. But do you see that, some of them, even though they ask for salary raise and things like that, but they don't really know how to add more value or bring more value to the table? Is this an increasing trend?
It is, but also we just tell them how lah.
Yeah, that's great.
Honestly, I'm very upfront in that I will tell them. So, I've shared this so many times, so I'm rolling my own eye now.
Okay, why?
So with almost all my employees, right, there's a list where I kind of keep track of their milestones. Because it's me, it all stems from me. Last time when I quit my first job, which I quite like, it was because I cannot save money to propose.
Yes.
I cannot, my house is coming, I need to BTO. My BTO is coming already because I BTO at 22 years old,
Yeah.
So I need to collect key already, so I got no money yet, I cannot down payment, I cannot renovate, so I need to change job. So because of that, I do have check-ins with them to figure out when is their next milestone.
Wait, how big is your company?
30 plus people.
30 plus
in
people.
Singapore.
So all the 30 plus team members, you sit down with them yourself.
Yeah, you have to do appraisal, no meh?
Like you yourself do for everyone.
Yeah.
That's
no, I mean, the
amazing,
team lead
man.
is with me lah.
Huh?
The team lead is with me sometimes. No, but I don't do it in one formal session. It could be over lunch.
Yes.
So then I figure out you're gonna propose already, right? I'm gonna do that. So then that goes into my little doc. So I need to figure out.
That's really good.
Do you have a dream you want to buy a car? In Singapore, you don't need a car, but if you really want a car, you really want a car, and then there's nothing I can do about it, right? Then I need to figure out what's the safe amount of money you need to have in order to be able to afford a car properly. If not, the car owns you. Then during appraisal, if that person asks for an outsized amount, I will figure out, I will kind of know why. And then I'll tell them very honestly, there's either room in this company for you to get there or don't have.
Wow, so actually you really practice what you think because you are actually also thinking whether the company can provide that value to the team member.
Correct.
Yeah, to help them with their career progression.
Can I share with you how I figured that out? It was really sad.
Okay, how?
One of my favorite things about how we started about being an entrepreneur, right, was that we get to dictate culture and then the company was very happy. So I was very happy, like our first 2 years. I was just very happy. I'm thinking, oh my god, I love these people and these people are doing such an amazing job. I wish we can all work together until we die.
Yes. Yeah.
Right? So okay, then first year our salaries were lower because no money yet, right?
Yeah.
So then after the first year, it started getting more. So if we look at, if I raise my, let's say, a graphic designer salary 10% year on year, 5 years later, that fella is some $9,000 graphic designer already. It's very hard for them to earn back their value.
Yes.
Yeah, so that was a very hard acceptance for me to figure out that my kumbaya idealistic ideals, right, cannot work. Yeah, so it's either we build the company bigger and bigger, we gotta spawn more and more, or very unfortunate is that I need to ask them, where you see yourself in this company? You think you want runway or not? Or this is a 1-2 year thing?
Wow.
Then we be honest with each other.
So the key is actually having this kind of uncomfortable conversations that are necessary.
Yes.
But a lot of companies and maybe even team members may not feel like, wow, it's socially acceptable to bring all this up and to talk about all this. But you have created that culture.
Yeah.
I think so.
To me, it's not even uncomfortable anymore lah. I just like,
Yeah.
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 But then again, I think the content we've been creating on the internet has been uncomfortable for so many years. I have lost sense of what's
Comfortable for you.
what's crossing the line or whatnot. So I need to constantly check myself. Sometimes I say things that I'll look at my colleagues. They're like, too much, They're like, too much. I just do that a bit.
No, I think it's a good thing. It's a good thing.
For now, until you
Yeah.
piss someone off, which happens.
No, it's okay. You can't please anyone.
Yeah,
Everyone. Okay, so coming back to like sales, I really want to get down to it because we are talking to people about like let's build up your income and let's have at least one skill set that you master. So in sales, number one, know what the person wants.
What's in it for them?
What's in it for them? What else do you think like makes you such a great salesperson?
Well, I feel like we did not even expand that one. You want to
Yeah
expand
lah,
that
I
one?
want to expand. Of course, I want to expand.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
tell us.
figuring out what's in it for the other person, right, doesn't mean the product that you are selling. Sometimes they want to look good for their boss, to their boss. So for example, when you work with a big company, you're talking to a sales rep there. Why is that? And I'm a creative agency. Sometimes this person's agenda is I want to blow up social media, right? But then this person also know they have to take risks to blow up social media. Sometimes this person wants to do as little as possible and earn MNC salary, right? Sometimes this person is trying to get a promotion, which means you must balance risk, but then you must play strategy,
Wow.
right? So all these things are a little bit different, and sometimes some of them are trying to maneuver and manage upwards.
Yes.
Then sometimes some of them have ambitions for another department or another role, and this is the last thing they will do. And their conversation with that will change.
Wow.
Because we're looking at longevity now, handing over now, or making one last splash before you go now. And so the conversation of how I pitch my creative agency then changes. One of the things we did very early on, right, when we built new brands, because every year we build a new brand. So you mentioned a few brands, right? Actually, we got way more. Then a lot died already.
Okay.
A lot we building, but until successful, I won't tell you it's mine, right?
Okay, sure.
So in those companies, right, in our first year last time Facebook, right, very gross one. I can boost until you're just you're every day you're just see my shit.
Yes.
Morning you bang you sleep,
I
you
know.
shower, you
I
see me
was through that era before.
Yeah,
so yeah.
because of that, last time when I was going out to introduce a new brand that I launched last month only, but before I go and meet the media buying groups, right, I will say, so we started this brands a few months ago. Hopefully you've seen us around.
Yeah.
And then you see in their face, they clearly have seen it before. How can you not? I spent $500 making sure you saw it last week. You know what I mean? I boost the shit out of it, targeted right at you, and then I meet you. And then when I introduce you, I say, this is a new brand. Hopefully you've seen it. Of course you fucking seen it. I made sure you've seen it.
Wow, so
Right?
you're very strategical actually.
Because we really have to fake it and make it. We are media, because at the end of the day, if you don't know me, right? If you don't know my media brands, then what value am I supposed to provide your clients?
Wow. And can I ask you this question? Do you think that you meet some people, they are managers or whatever, and in whatever roles that they're at, right? And then they will tell you what they want. But actually it's not really what they want. Then you have to figure out
Yes.
like what do they actually want.
Yes.
And what are some questions you might ask this person that can reveal what they really want?
Wow, I don't know. I don't know got blueprint or not.
I'm trying to dissect your brain now. You're so good at sales hour.
No, I'm not good. I'm just
Bro,
confident about it. Okay, I
stop
don't know
it.
whether I'm actually good.
Stop it. You
Yeah.
say in like so many. I'm gonna pull it out, okay? You
Yeah.
say that he's very good. He brings in the sales. He brings in
I
the
do
dough.
bring in the sales.
So we need to dissect this because
Okay.
I also want to learn lah, actually.
I don't know lah. Okay. To be very honest, I ask them about their situation first,
Okay.
and then I provide them options, and then I see what they lean towards. Because everybody will write a creative brief the same way. Everybody will write a creative brief the same way. You cannot ascertain their priorities or where they are at mentally, right? Through the creative brief.
Wow, I picked up something. You say you need to ascertain where they are at mentally.
Yeah.
Yeah, not just what they say.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Because they got templates, because especially the bigger companies, we usually work with only like ministry level or MNC level, right? Or a creative agency. So because of that, they all have SOP and template. So they are feeling it out. You cannot tell one.
Okay, so what you do is so brilliant. Okay, so number one, you really know this person, where they are at, what they want, what's in it for them, okay?
You make a best guess, yes.
Yes, okay, then after that, you give option. Hey, would you like option A, option B, option C? And then after that, you see their response.
Yeah.
And then after that, you actually lean towards that direction. And then, right, before you have the meeting with them, you actually showcase your portfolio.
That was last time, yeah.
Yeah.
You can't do that anymore, by the way.
Then walao, give us something that we can do now
No, the
lah.
boosting one now was a Facebook
Okay,
function.
yes.
Now
Okay.
you can't boost it like that.
Okay,
Now
so
you need
now-
a minimum 5,000 audience size to be able to boost.
Okay, wait. So then now, if let's say you want to pitch to a particular, if you want to, present yourself better. Actually, what
Yeah.
you did, maybe it's not the method. The tactic doesn't matter, right? It's actually what you did, which is actually to show your credibility even before the meeting.
Correct.
Yeah, which is very valuable.
Which helps because I'm on screen also now. So that replaces what I had to do with Facebook boosting last time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's called meta boosting lah, but last time don't have meta yet. Wow, oh my god, we're so old, huh?
No, come on, I'm so young. Like 26.
That's right.
Okay lah, no lah,
Yeah.
I agree with you. I think that there is, I feel that in life, right, there is a subconscious learner and a conscious learner. Where certain things you do subconsciously and you don't know why you do it, but it just seems to make sense and come naturally to you, which I think that you
True.
are. And that's why today I really want to pick out certain things so that we all can be conscious about it and then we be more intentional and intentful
Okay.
when we step into
So
it.
at this point, I would like to caveat that Gravity Media is my second job. What I have done got me here. I'm not very confident that if I lose everything, I can do it again. So take everything with a pinch of salt, okay?
You, this guy,
No, I tell you really.
Why?
I made a lot of good in life. It's very hard to explain
Okay.
the amount of people that came into my life to be able to help me build the things that we've built today. And it looks good because sometimes they are no longer part of my journey. And so when you look back, it's like, wow, John managed to do all that. No, John didn't do shit, you know what I mean?
Okay, I
John met the right
dissect for
people.
you. I
Yeah.
dissect for you. I think that is also because how you treat people.
Maybe.
Number one, I mean, it's in your blueprint. You buy the meals, you build the relationship with them. You naturally think of, wow, what kind of value can I add first to the person? How can I continue to add the value with the person? Of course, you're gonna build a long-term good relationship. Have you never seen
You also
that?
piss people off lah.
Huh?
You also piss people off, ma.
Why?
You just do, I feel. Because to a certain extent, right? I don't really want to go into that, but the value exchange is not always visible to both parties.
Okay, so have you ever when you do something, then you got to say that you do it?
No, I don't care.
Okay.
The thing is, I don't care. Unless the day comes where you turn back and you tell me, what have you ever done for me?
Okay.
Then I care.
Okay.
Right? The day you turn back and then you tell me that I did everything to get something out of you, then I'm like, then it bothers me.
Okay.
I don't really care.
Yeah, which is great lah. That's why you continue adding value to people, and
Hope
you
so.
know, and that's why.
You're making me look really good and making me really uncomfortable.
Hey, I realized something. You cannot accept compliment.
I know I can.
It's not the man
I
behind.
can. No, that compliment my looks like I can take those kind. Tell me
this
how
one
good
very,
looking I
very
am
hard
today.
for me,
I did Botox a couple months back. Y'all can tell.
Really? Oh my gosh.
My jawline. Shout out
Okay,
to
nice.
Clifford Aesthetics.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Okay, why? Is there a wedding coming up? No, I'm joking.
No, no reason.
No reason. Okay, very good. So, okay,
Change it up a bit.
when you first started, okay, your family all business owners and things like that. Why didn't you start a business, but you went to look for a job? Why?
Okay, because my family business is very hard to join. Like first of all, is why didn't I join a family business?
Yes.
Right. So my parents did ask me to join, but I don't know how to build that business.
Okay.
Because it's like diorama. You know, like in USS, the dinosaur is like they make one, the bones,
Okay.
the fossils,
Yeah.
the fake fossils.
Yeah.
Is they make one.
Okay.
So, how many USS we gonna build?
And based on his character, he need to add value. So you cannot add value, you don't join.
I feel
Get
like I'm
it?
just taking over.
Correct.
Then I just answering the phone call as opposed to you.
Correct. So you know value. Okay, get it.
Correct.
Okay.
My
So,
weekend job, I go and do cement. It's like I'm so replaceable.
okay.
Yeah.
So then you decided to go and join a company, and
A
this
social
company
media agency.
is called Gush Cloud.
That's right.
Yes,
Yeah.
I got Google you.
Okay.
So after you joined Gush Cloud for 2 years, right? I heard that you've been working there for some time and you couldn't afford to buy the ring for your wife.
Yes.
So how did that make you feel?
Nothing actually. I think nothing against the company.
No,
Yeah.
not about the company, but like as a
Sad ones.
man, you
Yeah.
want to provide for your loved one, ma, and then now you don't have leh.
Yeah.
Then how?
Most people at that time, right, will just say I will slowly save, right?
Correct.
But I couldn't because our dumbass go in BTO when we were 23, Correct.
Correct.
When we were 23,
Which is amazing. Looking back, it's the best move that you made. And then,
so I
right,
had deadline ticking.
I'm helping the girls here to benchmark lah. What was the price of the ring that you eventually
Well,
got?
even my wife don't know
Huh, really
I tell you that bitch,
What, that bitch? Who?
Last time, I asked my wife, hey, you okay or not with the lab-grown diamonds? But this was damn long ago. It's
Okay,
like
okay.
2016,
Okay.
right? Then she's like, not very comfortable. What is it? Is it real? They're like, no, it's real because there's a lab-grown diamond company, right?
Yeah.
That commissioned Vulcan Post to do an article.
Yes.
So I know what it is. Then they explain to me that it's real and everything is exactly the same. You're just
Yeah.
not buying into the limited scarcity that's controlled by Big Diamond, right?
Okay.
So I explained all this to my wife. Then she's like, no, I think I will still prefer lab-grown lah. Then
Not lab-grown,
man-made.
man-made. Yeah,
Then I was
yeah.
like, okay lor.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
So I went to buy
A real one.
a real one
Okay,
lah.
got
It
it.
was a lot lah. It was
Yeah.
a lot lah.
You can share or not?
But you can don't publish or not.
Then how?
You just beep lah.
Okay.
I mean, it's a lot for me at that time.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
But
11,000.
because Oh.
Yeah, it's a lot for me at the time, and it's not even 11,000 back then. It's not even
Okay,
1
wait.
carat. It's 0.9.
How many times your salary at that time?
My salary was 3,000.
Oh, almost 3 times. So you're correct. You did the right thing. Because according to statistics, it's like
Oh.
you're supposed to use like 3 months of your salary.
No. Don't listen to Big Diamond. Big Diamond campaign. This one.
No.
Buy lab-grown diamond. No, I tell you why.
Okay,
I say that bitch just now.
why?
Because now my wife.
Wait. Who
sell
you calling
diamond.
that bitch?
Wife. Now she sell lab-grown diamond,
Okay.
convincing people that lab-grown is the same thing.
Because you know why? She's been through the journey before.
Yeah.
Then she realized that actually she didn't need to put her husband through all this.
So she used this story as part of her sales speech, lor.
Amazing! Shout out to Pets,
Yeah.
lab-grown diamonds.
Every time I see her, like sometimes I follow her to appointments, right? Then I see her promote the lab-grown, right? Help people save money also. Then I just let her be like, fuck. Because that really set me back, that one.
Wow.
I tell you, I went to BlueNile.com. At first, I'm gonna go new internet. So I tried to order one ring from the US, right?
Yeah.
So I just follow my budget. So back then I asked myself, how much am I willing to spend?
Okay.
And I'm the kind of guy that I feel like I don't attach feelings to things one.
Yeah.
So I thought maybe 3K. I'm gonna
Okay.
spend 3K on a ring, right?
Okay.
And I know her exact ring size because we had a couple lap ring, like a girlfriend-boyfriend ring, right? And then inside got her ring size. So
Okay.
I thought I damn smart, ma.
Yeah.
So I went to BlueNile.com. I bought like a $3,000 rock with a simple band. Then the ring size I input like I think size 15.
Okay.
But I didn't know ring got US, Japan, Hong Kong, blah blah blah, right?
It's like shoe ma.
Yeah, okay, okay lah, but finger ma, you know. So then the bloody thing mail in is so big so because the rock is already one precise size ma, because my budget
Okay.
only 3K, right?
Okay.
And it's not lab grown. So
Okay.
it's about maybe you go Thailand half a day, that kind of precise size.
Stop it.
On a fucking ring that is like a keychain like a fucking ball gag. Like a cock ring bro.
Oh
So like you can barely see the diamond. It's just like, it's like a fucking thing. Then I had to mail it back because obviously it won't fit lah, right? And they will only give you the same amount of gold for the band.
Yes.
It's not like you ask big size, then they'll give you a thick ass fucking gold, right? Which means they stretch that same piece of gold until the whole thing's so thin already because only this like for fucking elephants one, you know? Like elephant toe. So the whole thing is stretched so thin. And then not clearly, I cannot even like just make it smaller because I can't we are like oversized by like 6x, right? So I had to mail it back. And that was like fucking all the money I had already, right? Pretty much because I was broke as shit last time.
Yeah.
So mail it back, you cannot just mail it back, you must FedEx it. Then you must insure it for another $600.
Of course, yes.
I spent $600 doing nothing, which was so pain. So that's when I went to my friend, which was a jeweler. Then I found. Then because now you hold the ring, so when you see the 0.3 carat, you're like, almost as though I don't love her. So I'm like, then the 1 carat is like, I can't. I have to sell 1 kidney for 1 carat.
Okay, wait. So you did.
I go 0.91.
Very, very good. Because actually, above, I heard like if it's above 1 carat, the price like skyrocket. But if it's, let's say, just 0.9 something, which looks like 1 carat anyway, it'll be the same.
Even 0.99 also way cheaper than that 1 carat.
Okay, very good. So, ding, 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 girls, you can benchmark 3 times the salary.
Yes, if you're watching this as a couple, right, and you're not married yet, girls, can you all just tell your ring size to your boyfriends now? Don't make it weird and like they have to figure out one day they have to take fucking string or like.
Oh, that's what I heard lah. That's what I heard lah.
Just like now when you're dating, maybe you're 3 months in, just share. Don't just share your ring, share your cup size, your shoe
Did
size,
you say
everything.
cup size?
Everything. So you buy gifts, you can buy real gifts.
Like bra?
At some point you really run out of shit to buy.
Bro, you are a very weird guy.
Like shoes all that,
Okay,
you all know your
I
wife
don't
shoe
think it's
size
weird.
or
I don't
not?
think it's weird. I don't think it's weird because some guys may want to buy.
I have a notepad of it. Then like LB what size? Because LB favorite, my LB is love, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
So LB size may be different from other, you know.
Okay, anyway. It's amazing what you have shared so far, and you talk a lot about your wife online, and you know your whole life is about her, and a lot about her, and which is fantastic. I think like if you are, I think you are like good husband material.
Thanks.
I give you good.
I try to be.
Yes. So right, with all your work, you're entrepreneur, very busy and things like that. Correct, right? Work 24/7.
No anymore.
Okay, not anymore. How do you balance like your relationship life and also work life? Because everything's so busy.
Yeah. I don't anymore, to be very honest. I don't have to anymore.
Okay.
So in the past, yes. In the past, I think Pei and I went through, like I would think the most brittle time of our relationship was when I had to work late and she's at home, especially when we first got our house. So we got a matrimonial home. And so when she finished work, she's at home, then she's waiting for her husband to come back. And then she see IG stories of the husband having a pizza party with his colleagues in the office at 8 p.m. Then she's like, come back, I marry you for what? Yeah, but she don't understand that the pizza party is also a byproduct of them OT. Then when they OT, then the company was, in our first year, we got no money to pay OT.
So you buy pizza.
So
to
the
help.
least I can do is at least buy you dinner. Then the least I can do is sit beside you while you edit because I cannot do animation. Then only you can. Then I need to work after 6. So I'm going to sit down there and go home with you as opposed to say, okay, I go settle animation after work. Then I go home first, eat with my wife. I can't, right? So the very least I can do is sit beside you.
Correct.
Yeah,
so,
so
but how did you all get to the point where both of you could understand? I'm sure that there's a lot of communication.
Yes.
Did you all go through therapy or?
No, I think Pat just, after fighting about it for a long time, she knows that this is gonna be what it takes.
It's acceptance.
Yeah, and then I also tell her that if I have to do this for years and years and years, means I'm not doing something right. So I'm trying to fix this. But give me time. I literally just started.
Okay, amazing. So you gave her like kind of like a timeline.
Yeah,
of
open-ended
sorts.
timeline lah. But I'm telling her I'm trying to make it happen.
Okay, but at least you know what you did. You acknowledge the problem. I think that for a lot of couples and in relationships, if you can see that, okay, this person is actually trying, actually it's okay. But if you see like forever, he don't even see it's a problem, then I think it's a very big problem.
Right,
so that's something that you did, is acknowledge the issue and then you work towards it lah.
You know what really helped though was that when Pat started taking on side hustles.
Oh, so she also got busy.
Yes. So then she understand. Then she had to say, oh, I'm so sorry, this Saturday I got this thing. Then I'm like, go. And then she will own self remember that last time when Saturday I got shoot, right? She was not as understanding, but now she understands. And the drizzle of those made our relationship work.
So it's actually, if you don't have the experiences to be in a similar experience, you have to put yourself in the other person's shoes lah. But it's very hard to, you know, empathize and be in the other person's experience when you never had the experience.
Yeah. But you and your husband like never had to go through this, right? So I Google your ass also.
Okay,
Both of you like hustle your whole life, eh?
Yes. But
So you all
we
meet
have,
or not?
we have different. I feel like every relationship is not like perfect, and I think like every relationship at every different point is very different. So like my husband and I now, I only see him like half the week.
Okay.
Yeah, because
But as
he's,
in y'all go back and as in at night, eh? Like tonight?
no, he's not in Singapore.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, he's in Vietnam, like literally. Because when you start up a business, your soul, your heart needs to be there.
Yeah.
So he's there in Vietnam 3-4 times a week.
Right.
No, not 3-4 times. 3-4 days in a week.
Yeah.
And then I only see him on the weekends.
Right.
Yeah, so it's like,
I had the exact face
then how?
in Vietnam also.
Oh my god, then
And it's not
how?
even my company. 帮人家打工的.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so it was tough. But Pat was understanding. He just kind of like come back with some gifts, I guess.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's the part. I think my husband needs a reminder. He's
Oh,
not
I mean like snacks, not like jewelry.
exactly. That's what
Just buy, like, snacks.
that's what I don't mind also.
Oh,
But
okay.
he also won't. No time, he say. But he's not a very gifts person lah.
I see.
But I'm like a gift lover.
Are you now?
Yeah, I'm always. Okay, let me ask you
Shit, I
then.
came here empty-handed. My bad.
No lah, I don't expect you lah. I expect my husband lah.
Okay.
Okay. How did you choose that co-founder? Meaning to say, you found your business partner. What kind of values did you say that these are my must-haves, so that you know I will go into business with you?
Right.
Yeah.
I think
He's taking it very seriously.
because I don't come in with a prerequisite of values that I hope he have.
Okay.
In fact, right when I started, right, Jackie wanted to like pass some shares to me already, right? And I said, don't want. I'm not sure how long I actually want to do this. Maybe 3 months later I tell already. Then don't make me a co-founder, don't give me shares.
And you want to add value first lah. I love that about you. by the way.
Yeah, right? Because
yeah.
I feel like at the end of the day, if I just become a salesman, then we sell editorial placement, then I feel like
Then you pay me
you
what
don't need
time?
me for that.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah, you
got
don't need
it.
me for that. Yeah, so that's why I go in we slowly try also Vulcan Post suddenly called videos, and we build a lot of other brands, we build a creative agency.
So do you know what you did in there? I think like I sum it up like that. What you did in there was to actually work on the lowest hanging fruit to see whether or not we worked out first, okay or not.
Correct.
Then can I add value to you? And at the same time, of course, he must bring some value to the table as well lah.
Correct.
And then later on, then you decide to take the shares because, okay, I think I'm in it for good.
Yeah.
You're committed, then you go. So you actually do dip your toes a little bit in
I do, yeah, because I was not completely ready. I don't know how the company will evolve. We got lucky real quick, I'll be very honest.
Okay.
Like I think we were profitable from month 1.
Really?
Yeah, I mean to be
Wow.
fair, Vulcan Post was already 1 year old at that time.
Yep.
Yeah, so when I joined from month 1, year 1, year 2, until COVID, and COVID lose money, lose like sell. I think we lost like a buck.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think many people look at co-founders and then think, actually, how come your co-founder like is he even doing the same thing? How come that person is co-founder? Right? And it will be like that for most partnership businesses. But it doesn't look like that from the start one. What happens in most businesses, right, is that 2 or 3 people come together with a shared broad stroke vision.
Yeah.
And then at some point, right, they will have to trust one person's iteration of that vision.
To lead lah, because
Yeah.
you cannot have 4 people leading.
Correct. And that one person will take it to a different direction. And that one person that took it to a different direction can only do it well if they have the trust and support of the co-founders.
Wow.
So when you have the trust and support of co-founders, you can build it to a certain level. Like I've never had to come down with a conversation with Jackie, right? Where I have to explain to him why am I doing this interview, not him.
That's amazing.
You know, he understands. This is why it is. And so sometimes when people ask me, oh, so what's Jackie doing? Then I say, oh, he's the CFO. And then people will say, oh, he does the accounting, right? He's like, you can hire, like, how come he's co-founder? Yeah, and it's like, no, you don't see him.
Actually, it's like a relationship.
Yeah.
Nobody else will know you two in the relationship except you two. So it's the same as you and Jackie.
Correct.
Yeah. So
Except Pat and I, for some reason, right? People see me, they'll ask where's Pat, and people see Pat, they'll say where's John.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also it's interesting because you say you have no prerequisite for a co-founder in terms of values. But I'm sure in your head there must be some values that you know you all must believe the same thing.
Yeah.
Like for example, if I'm not wrong, for Jackie to actually now say, hey, you know what, I give you some shares. He's actually quite an abundant person, ma.
Yeah, or he damn desperate lah. I don't know, man. We never talked. We're not even friends before that.
Huh? And then first meeting, he did that already?
So I mean, we hi bye, but he very introverted. Then to be honest, I'm also an introvert that wants to be adopted by extroverts. So I hang out with extroverts, but I'm always the introvert.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
and so I will just hi to you. You don't talk to me, I won't talk to you one. Yeah. So when he knows that I was gonna leave, then he come and tell me, why don't you join me?
Yeah.
I give you a percentage of the company. Then I say I think about it. Then in the end I say okay lah, we try first because I haven't find job yet.
Yeah.
So maybe 1-2 months I find a job, I will quit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Then
he
kena
is
suck
very
in lah.
abundant lah, and he's also very, he put faith forward first, in a sense.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Yes.
I feel like there are some characteristics, would you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, that some beliefs that you want on your team, that
Yeah.
you all have the similar values. If somebody like, in here to make short-term gains, I believe you cannot partner with that person, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also Jackie and I are fundamentally very, very different people. We everything also have to debate on at the start.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Because I can't. Like for me it's like if I want to focus money, I won't do this industry.
Yeah, it's too tiring lah.
Yeah. But for him, he was a business journalist.
Okay.
So P&L matters to him.
Yes.
Yeah. But without him, my company will be very happy, then we will go bankrupt.
Yes. Get
With
it.
just him, the company will probably make more money, but will have high turnover. So the both of us come together to make this little mishmash of a company. But on hindsight, if I would like to take on hindsight what made
Successful
partnership with
Partnership,
Jackie is that I think for the most part we don't doubt the intentions of each other. We think we give each other the benefit of the best intentions.
So it's really about trust and support.
Yes. Yeah,
And
trust.
constant adding value to each other.
Trust.
Trust.
Yeah. I
Trust.
think trust very. If I go out and do anything, if I say anything, he knows that he would believe that whatever I say, I had to say what I had to say. Yeah. Whatever he did, I believe he had to do what he had to do.
So good.
Yeah.
So now you had a show called Real Talk that actually addressed taboo topics such as love and
Love, sex, and relationship.
I didn't dare to say that, but yes.
Yeah, this channel cannot say sex.
Can, but I shy lah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, okay. So anyway, how do you why did you even think of that? Because you just like the uncomfortable conversation. Right?
No, I think that show, many people saw Real Talk at one point in time, right? But actually there's an iteration to Before Real Talk. Did you know? Before Real Talk, there was this show called After Hours. Yeah, so After Hours was a show that I created for Eunice and Abel when I was working in Gush Club.
Okay.
Yeah, so the whole point, last time got influencers, then influencers all fashion month with OTD, right? That
Yeah,
period.
yeah.
So like all of them don't have video presence, right? So we try and create video presence for some. So like KK,
Yeah.
KK got Babe of All Trades that was created for her also. Yeah, so then for Eunice, she just said she want to talk. Yeah. Then I'm like, who I hear you talk, right? But then I remember I was having drinks with Dew at some bar. Then every time we crack a joke, the table behind laugh. Every time we crack a joke, the table behind laugh. Then we're like, fuck it, actually people want to hear us talk. Yeah, so we came in together and we did that show, and then it took a while, maybe 4-5 episodes in, then we started getting 100k views every episode.
Wow.
That was when I need to buy a ring, so I chow.
Yes.
Right, so when I chow already, I think they asked Hirzi or Ben King to come in to continue produce the show for Eunice and the remaining crew. And that's what they did. I think they ran it for another year and then they ended it.
Ended it. Okay.
That was when 1 year later, we brought back Real Talk.
Nice.
Yeah, so our respect for After Hours, which is also something that I made. I don't want to create a competing show.
Yes.
Yeah, so when that one ended, 1 year later, I created Real Talk.
See, you're a very relationship guy.
Ish,
你很会做
but I
人
piss a lot of people off lah, germs. I don't know, that's why I don't dare to say that.
Okay, yes, I do not like people call me
Yeah.
germs, so do not call me that. You piss
See?
me off.
It has done, it has been done.
I can call me Jer or Min or
Or
like
or Ani.
Ani.
don't know.
Hello.
Hello.
I mean, like younger than you. I look younger than him, right? Please.
She
please
does
tell
lah.
me.
No need to pander, no need to pander.
Okay. Anyway, so you created all this uncomfortable or sensitive topics and things like that. How do you balance between all these controversial topics and the backlash potentially? Like people comments and stuff like that. Was it ever hard? Yeah.
Okay, so what we did for those shows was that I moderated all the comments.
Oh.
Meaning, I will see the back end. So every comment that everybody put, I will approve manually one by one.
Wow.
Because back then, inspired by Millennials of Singapore, right?
Yes.
When we were creating documentaries and it was the first of its kind in Singapore at that time, I'm asking people with schizophrenia to tell me their story.
It's very raw.
Yeah, and if after that they get attacked by the internet for being
Wow.
attention seeking, can you imagine? This fella gonna kill
No,
himself.
wow, I'll be so
Yeah,
sad.
so we had to protect the community because these people are stepping forward to share their story. So, and this was a time where people don't even dare to come out gay.
Yeah. So you did a very good thing
So
actually.
we need to protect those people because the shares were in the hundreds and thousands, right? Back then, very easy, the shares are on Facebook. Now a bit hard. But back then you said, okay, what does these shares represent? These shares represent solidarity.
Yes.
This,
yeah.
no, like I'm okay if you are gay. You can come out to me. That's what I
Yes.
say when I share it
Yes.
on my Facebook page. You know.
And kudos to you guys for
Yeah.
doing that. You know, you made like all these conversations a lot easier to accept. So thank you.
My team was really great.
See, he very humble.
Then so because of all that, then okay, now if I'm gonna get Jade and Saffron and Dew and then we're gonna talk about this, right? If they get attacked, then how do I? I'm so sorry because they never charge me money.
Wow.
I mean, Dew worked in the company, but Saffron and Jade never charge me money. I say we make money already. Then when your sponsors come in, we split.
And never mind, they got very famous.
Yeah.
Through the show.
When they started, they had 30K.
So it's amazing, right?
But we didn't know, you see.
Yes, but you know, that is life. That sometimes you just got to make a bet, you know, you do it free, that kind
Yeah.
of thing, but you never know what the outcome is.
Correct. So
Yeah.
for me is that if I'm gonna take like a young lady come to my show with no money, no consideration, and then tomorrow she gonna cancel and be called a whore, right? Then I'm so sorry this didn't work out. Then I go and continue building my business, like it doesn't matter. So then I needed to protect the comment section for them also.
Yes, amazing.
But people loved it.
Yes.
Because it was the first of its kind. And so there was nothing much to moderate.
Oh man.
Yeah, at that time lah. So there was nothing much to moderate, and the social mission was there. It was the little dirty corner of the internet where everybody watched but nobody want to talk about it, you know. And
Yeah.
so like I meet the POHs now, and they all watched it also.
Yes.
The younger ones say I watched it growing up, which is a bit of an insult, but it's fine, you know.
It's amazing.
And that part where everybody just live vicariously through Dew's life, through Jade's life, through Saffron's life, and then my life not very exciting. So at least I was like a slight voice of reason, you know.
no
And
lah, you are good lah.
I had one ex-girlfriend, you know what I mean? So like
Yeah.
2 episodes in, 讲完了. But the rest of them, right, wow, they can go on and on and on.
But it's okay, you ask the great questions.
Yeah. Because I'm the one that's so stuffed of this experience.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what's it like to do it now? You know? What is it like to kena gangbang by 2%?
Oh my god.
And then they
oh my
dare to
god.
share, which was like,
Oh my
wow,
god.
mind-blowing,
so
you know?
amazing.
And so that was fun. That
Okay,
was fun.
so out of all the videos you have created, right, what was your biggest, like, challenging one? Very challenging one.
I think the presidential series on the Daily Catch-Up last year was challenging.
Okay.
Yeah. I think because there were we hosted 4 candidates, then in the end George don't qualify, right?
Yes.
I think that was challenging because they are all extremely different people. We knew at that point of time because it's not like now where everybody and their dog go on podcast, right? Last time there was like us, right? And we know the country will tune into this one because
Yes.
then the others are on mainstream media already.
Yeah.
And so we needed to give them that space to really say what they want to say, yet we cannot traditionally protect our guests like we do.
Yes.
So many people say, like, oh, you know, your government dog. Because when ministers come, we don't ask them rude questions.
Yeah.
But
lah.
also that's just being respectful, lah, you know.
Yeah.
So when it came down to the presidential election, right, we had to be respectful to all, obviously. But at the same time, we also don't want any idiots or lunatics holding the highest office in Singapore. So we had to let them say what they want to say. Yet, if they take things out of context or they bullshit, I must be able to check it so that they don't accidentally mislead 100,000 people.
Wow.
Yeah, then at the same time, if you sound like a lunatic, I must sit down there and let you go.
Because respect ma.
No, not just respect.
Then?
It's almost respect out the window. Because let's say if you come on Daily Catch-Up, you're a political office holder, you say something that sounds arrogant, I will tell you one.
Yeah, you have to
Then you say again.
Okay.
Yeah, but for that one, I really just let them go.
Okay.
So after that, when I met Tan Kilian on the street, I just waved at him. I forgot lah, you know. I like, hey. Then he looked at me. Because the episode, I think did him damn jialat for the PE, but it's nothing. It's not that we edited anything.
It's
We
how
just
he
cut the
was
brevity.
like,
We never. Every episode we rearranged to make it engaging one. So some part very serious, very long, right? Then I take some funny part I put inside, right?
Yeah.
For the presidential election, we let it run chronologically.
Okay.
Yeah, and the presidential election, we approve all comments.
So from this
Yeah.
episode, what did you actually learn?
I learned that you really can't please everybody. Yeah, I think at some point when you are building a nice little small cult following, right, of that 1,000 loyal fans, right, that part's very fun. at that moment, all you want in life, right, is to have all your dreams and hopes for this little cult corner is to have 100,000, so that you can pay better, so you can bring high quality guests, so you can upgrade the equipments, so I can dare say we are here for the long haul because I can hire researchers.
Yeah.
But when you reach there, the experience is not the same as the first 1,000.
Wow.
You know? And so you look back at your first 1,000 period when you had your first 10,000 subscribers, that period, very fondly.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you enjoy the process of building the front bit of it.
That's the best part.
Really.
When we get our first sponsor come in, right? The comment section is not like, sponsor already, you know? It's like, oh my god, thank you for sponsoring the Daily Catch Up so they can keep it going, you know?
Oh man, wow.
Yeah.
It feels good lah. It feels good lah.
Yeah, people
it feels
like
good.
support
So
us.
how your success is in the start will not be the same as later.
Yeah, like starting a business, right?
Yeah, and then at a later stage, right, there are parts that, you know, you wouldn't like, or like you mentioned, you cannot please everyone.
Yeah.
How can you change your mind or yourself so that you can deal with all these even better?
I think one thing I've become very good over the years is compartmentalizing. So I don't shy away from the comment section. So I still read it. I let it affect me.
You let it affect you.
Then I can shut it off. Because I feel like that is to live, to understand what it feels like to be attacked by the internet, to read the comments, because you don't know whether the gems and the feedback are there, and then there's no smoke without fire.
Yes.
So everything here looks like smoke, but when you read through it, then you gotta find out where's the little ember.
Wow.
What are they trying to say that has turned into hate?
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Wow. And you're actually looking at their underlying message. What do
Try
they
to.
what are they
Yeah.
actually really saying?
Yeah, there was one period I was
amazing.
looking at it, then I was damn sure. Then at 11 p.m. I texted Dan. I said, I'm getting anxiety attack. Can you take over? Then he said, okay, I got you.
What I
Yeah.
learned from you is that actually, wow, you really come to a stage of knowing that you can't please everyone. There's an acceptance stage, and in fact, you read through the comments. But if you're tired and it wears you out, right, you know how to say, "Hey, stop! I need a break from this." But
Yeah.
you look for the gems within the comments because it also gives you feedback.
Yes, I try to, especially when you start decentralizing the company. When you trust John Paul, he's my head of content strategy. So he managed the strategy for Daily Catch Up today.
Okay.
So the best, purest form of whether he's a good manager, a good general in Gravity Media, I have to do in the comment section.
Wow. So
Yeah.
that is your metric to measure lah, for him.
One of it lah.
Yeah, one of it.
One of a small
Amazing. Okay. And now with everything, right? If you could tell your younger self an advice, what would it be? Hi, younger John.
I'm still young, correct?
Younger
'Cause if you
John.
are young, okay.
Younger. Don't be so
If
sensitive.
you are young, I'm pretty much a baby, So, no, I'll remind myself what it took me 20 years to learn, that everyone that you think deserves a seat at the table also don't know shit.
Wow. Say that again. Very chim. So everyone that you
think deserves a seat at a table you barely qualify at, right? Also don't know shit.
at the start lah.
No, nobody knows shit. Nobody knows what's going on, I tell you. Nobody knows. You have reached a certain level in life. You have conversations with some of the most brilliant brains in Singapore.
Yeah.
At first, you're like, oh my god, you're so brilliant, right?
Yeah.
After
Okay.
a while, is it?
So in essence,
Is it though?
is you have to keep on learning and innovating lah. In that sense.
No. That if you find yourself in a room where you feel like you don't qualify to be there,
It's okay.
no, you qualify to be there. You're the same idiot as everybody. Nobody is that smart. Really. And I say this to all the students whenever I meet them. It's not like the Singtel CEO got one secret that they are going to disrupt the telco industry, but then they don't tell you yet. They don't have. You know what I mean? Everyone's fighting to live another day.
So if you ever felt like, you know, doubtful of yourself, like you don't qualify, or maybe you're not good enough, haha, John feels the same.
Nobody is that good.
Yes. And
Really.
tell yourself you qualify.
That's right.
And then you fake it till you make it.
Fake it till you make it.
And then you remember you build that relationship with people, and then you ask yourself what value you can give, and then you continue to buy them lunch,
And hope for the best.
and then you
Pray a
can
lot.
create a show with millions of eyeballs every single month.
If you go to church. Okay, now I'll take that part back.
Okay, so how has your relationship with money changed from when you made your first pot of gold? Just now you say $3,000. Now, your relationship with money, same or different?
I think my relationship with money is the same. I think my life stage is different.
Your life stage is different.
Yeah, I think. Can I share a conversation I had with my wife recently?
Can. Tell us.
Because I think from when I asked my wife, what do you see in me last time, from way back when I was 15 when I met her, right? She said that, oh, you're just very driven, you're ambition, you know, that I can think you're smart, so you got this, right? So she's a very good cheerleader, especially when we start that time, and then it's very difficult, and I have my whole imposter syndrome and anxiety, and she would tell me, no, you can, babe, of course you can, it's you. If not you, then who, you know?
Yeah.
It was just very amazing, right?
Yeah.
All the way to get a point when sometimes you're a bit tired. You're a bit tired because the expectation of you to continuously go at exponential rate, right?
And being always that driven person is tough.
Can really drain you. So like I think last month, right, I had a conversation with her. I said, babe, is it okay if we are no longer exceptional?
Oh man.
Yeah. And she just said, yeah. She was just her reply was that, in a sense, she's gonna be whoever I need her to be. If she feels that I need a cheerleader now, she will be a cheerleader. If she feels that I'm feeling overwhelmed, she will be here to remind me that it's okay to lose it all.
Oh,
we have
man.
more than we need.
Wow.
Well, I tell you that last month, that conversation did something to my marriage again.
That's something that, you know, I think a lot of people will be so like amazed about.
Yeah,
And
that's great. I really lucked out.
Yeah. I think you both did.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it's amazing. I as I hear it as well, it's so great. It's like acceptance of each other also.
Yeah.
And like, you know, I am here regardless of the situation and the condition.
Yeah.
And it's really like how the vows is lah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It can be really draining, especially if you look at your partner and every day asking, what's the plan? What's the 5-year plan? Or, you know, constantly looking for that bigger and bigger house, that bigger and bigger car, but to what end, to what point? You know, what if we strip ourselves of the dream of that terrace house or that bungalow or that G-Wagon, right? But we can live today, right, really funly. Why don't we live today really funly? Yeah.
Okay, but let me ask you the reverse. Okay, they say that money doesn't buy happiness, but then no money, do you think
Sucks.
like sucks, right?
Sucks.
Yeah, and cannot be happy lah also.
If I ever had to lose it all, once again, my biggest fear is how I'm going to take care of my wife. I think if I'm single, right, I think I'll be fine. Yeah.
Because you don't really
Yeah.
spend a lot. I'll be in
Yeah.
trouble. Because I
Yeah.
love a certain type of lifestyle.
Yeah,
lah.
but not to say I
Yeah.
sugar my wife. My wife stands on her own 2 feet. She's doing very well on her own also.
Yes. I think women these days, a lot of them go out to work as well.
Yeah.
So, you know, but it's kind of nice if your husband does pamper you once in a
Yeah.
while. I mean, you have built so many brands already. What is upcoming for you?
So the next big chapter, which I can't put a pin on the timeline, is the succession of Gravity, because there are a few things that I want to build.
Can you
That
give
is
a
not
hint?
media related.
Wow.
Yeah.
A hint? A tinge?
I can tell you the whole fucking idea also, because if you can build it, I'll let you build it. I don't care. I just want it to exist.
Remember? Actually, if you got this idea and you really want, maybe you can pitch it to him.
Or you do it, lor. Yeah, pitch it to me. Correct. I'll
Yeah.
invest. You do it.
Wow!
Yeah.
Isn't that amazing? So please write down in the comment section. Okay.
So I think I've shared about the retirement home idea many times, but I think another one that I recently quite obsessed over, and this is the medium term one. I got short term one. The short term one all very bolia one.
Okay.
But short term one is cash grab one. To be honest,
Okay.
I want to make money one.
Okay.
One of those things that I want to build, which I need more time, is that I want to figure out how to monetize the people that cannot leave their home for more than 2 hours. Whether you are disabled mentally or physically, whether you are stay-home mom because your child, maybe you have to take care of elderly parents, maybe you can't find a job because you have terrible social skills, maybe you're uneducated, nobody will hire you. Maybe sometimes it's the way you look, people don't want to hire you, and it happens, right? And I think I want to see whether I can help them make $20 a day. So for example, instead of getting a part-time helper, you get the level 4 auntie. Right, there will be some form of social engineering that's required, such that people don't start treating them like mates.
Yes.
Right, there have to be some form of, maybe at my phone, your phone, and then we will have a
So
contract
probably
at the start.
a tech thing lah.
Yes.
Okay.
Such that maybe I can get someone to iron my clothes, as opposed to paying $70-80 for a professionally trained iron clothes person. But everybody's mother can iron clothes so well. You know what I mean? Like everybody have a washing machine at home. that we use once or twice a week. That's crazy. Then maybe we can buy less washing machine as a whole, right? Maybe, you know, when you walk past your neighbor's house, right, then you got the Indian uncle and you smell the curry, oh my god, it smells damn good. But Singapore no longer have the culture that he will offer you curry someday, right? Maybe you pop up the app and then you see that they have a set, $28. They will just sell you the curry and 4 rice.
Wow.
Then you just book one. Maybe they want only to sell one. Their problem. Then you just book that one. Then the uncle will just come and pass to you that you get to try his curry. You can bring that whole community together, and it'll help that lady at home make $20, which that $20 can, in Singapore, $20 can get 3 meals.
Yes. What made you think about this? Did something happen, like, you know, made you really want to solve this problem to make $20 a day for someone?
Nothing happened to me personally, but my mind goes into wormholes all the time. So
this is something that speaks to you.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because I think it started from the retirement home thing. That's so hard, and I know I won't be the one to build it.
What? So
The
tell me
idea is
about
too big for me, right?
the
So
retirement
it's
home.
a step down.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a lower hanging fruit that you can start on.
Slightly. Yeah, slightly lower hanging fruit.
Do you do any, like, you know, charity work and things like that currently?
We do.
Yeah?
As a company as well, and then monthly contribution. And you go and shop the gift. I like to go to Gift SG and go and find, you know.
Oh.
Because they always have ads.
Yes.
So
yes,
then,
yes,
yeah,
yes,
then you
yes.
just go and
Okay.
give a bit.
So you've been
Not a lot
really-
lah. Sorry, I don't have a lot of money to give. Okay, it's like a few $100 at a time.
It's
Yeah,
the
okay.
intention and the thought that counts already.
Yeah. But Gravity supports a lot of charities.
Yay.
As a company, we adopt a few charities a year.
Yeah, and I think that could be like, it's one of your mission in life. Like, it seems like, you know, you do always think about giving back regardless which stage of business you're at.
I think so. I don't know. Privilege lah. I have a lot of privilege. So now I've always had privilege, I think. That's why. Yeah. We don't know whether when I lose everything will I'm still become a bitter asshole, maybe. But until then I
You
try
won't
my
lah.
best
You just
You don't know
accept
lah.
lah. Yeah, you
I told
don't
you
know.
never see people change before, man. I told you I'm a bit jaded by seeing how people just.
correct. But because right, you have seen, and I think that all these grounds you. And
Yeah.
from what you have shared lah, whether is it you made $3,000 or the person that you are today, right? You're actually not chasing for that bigger car, bigger house, bigger whatever. You're still being very grounded and knowing that, you know, at the end of the day, if you have your family here with you, it doesn't matter if you lost everything. Of course it matters lah.
Yeah, it matters.
There's hard work, but
That you can always rebuild.
correct. And that to me is amazing. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Oh my god, I feel I learned a lot leh.
No, I talk, but no one's that smart, right? So all these things you know already. But we're putting up a show.
Actually, it's not really. People want to know. You always think like he got
No, really, it's the same shit. It's just who say it. I tell you. You take something Liang Mai Wan
Okay, but let me
say,
ask
right?
you
And
this
Jack Ma
question.
say, everybody's like, whoa.
No, correct. But sometimes, right, at certain life stage in your life, right, maybe you read that podcast before, you read that thing before, but you're not ready to receive it. But right now, this time, right?
Correct. It's
then
a
what?
reminder.
John said it. It's not because you said it, but the timing was so right?
Correct.
And the person got it.
I agree. This
Correct.
one I 100% agree.
So embrace it.
Yes.
You do good today.
I did great
Thank
today.
you so much
Thank
for
you.
sharing.
Thanks for having me.
And so if you want to actually work with John, pitch in the idea to him.
Or join the company.
Yeah, and add a lot of value. Remember what he's looking out for. Yeah. Okay, and then we will see you up next. Take care. See ya.